and future friends, I'm Shrewboy313 and welcome back to the Pokemon Sapphire Monotype Randomiser. That was a mouthful. Last episode we took on a few trick houses and New Morville. In this episode, as you can see, I've started things off by catching a Feraligatr because I did say that I would take back the rule of not using starter Pokemon because it's a Monotype Randomiser, there are limited options of what I can use anyway. And I don't think by saying no starter Pokemon, that takes away 9 choices of Pokemon I could use or catch, so I don't think that's a good idea. But we've caught a Feraligatr, so that is a 4th member for our team. The Big Jaw Pokemon. Right, I need to nickname this thing. Oh, what do I want to call it? Because it's a gator, and I often associate gators with Florida, I low-key wanted to nickname him Flow Rider, but I'm not going to do that. Let's go with this, because apparently I think of the most stupid names when or like the most awkward names for me to say. We have Quincy the Feraligatr now. Also, I may or may not have been thinking about Fallout 4 just then. Right, let us give... Oh, I also used a Nest Ball, you know, the one that works well on weaker Pokemon, because obviously he is below level 30, and below level 30 is what this game constitutes as a weak Pokemon. But here's the fun thing. His ability is Drizzle, summoning rain into battle, which is potentially one of the greatest abilities that I could ever wish for on a water monotype team, to be honest. Right, so I'm actually going to teach him Surf, just so that he's got a decent move, like a decently powerful move, and well, let Quincy live. Right, Taunt, no thank you. I was actually, what was I going to say? I was planning on doing it off screen so that I could actually, you know, oh, there's just... Excuse me a second. Right, I'm back. I do apologise for that random cut, but I just noticed, like, because of the way I'm recording this, to get the best, like, quality, I have to do it in sort of a windowed mode for my recording thing. And I just noticed that there was, like, a tiny little white bar across the top of the recording, so... I'm glad I caught that, otherwise there'd have just been, like, a random white bar across the across the top of the, what is it, across the top of the, wow brain, top of the video for the entirety of it. Ew, no, I don't have time for this. Oh, fine. Abra. Airlock Abra, there we go. Give me a berry, please, thank you. I only came here for the free things in the battle. Right, Electrike? Why did I go Australian for some reason? Save me, please. Right. Machoke, I believe Quincy could take this down. Rude. Getting rid of their Sandstorm? Getting rid of my Sandstorm like that? How dare they? Oh well. I do find it strange just how many Pokemon in this randomiser, like because of the ability randomiser, have been given like one of the, I was going to say entry hazards, but it's not an entry hazard, is it? It's a, was it a weather move to start off with? That's what I'm trying to say. Now for some reason I'm thinking, just to be smart, I may just have to start every battle off with Quincy, just so that I can get the free rain. Like the free rain dance, essentially. Oh gosh, let me leave, thank you. Right, and we battled that guy already. That guy will mention that he can't go in there because he's on a bike. But since we aren't on a bike, we aren't on a bike? Yeah, that's correct, isn't it? We are not on a bike. Yeah, we can just walk in this tall grass. Right, I don't know why that needed to be as hard as it was to say. But apparently it was, because... words, I don't know. But anyway, Quincy grew to level 26. He does have a fair bit of catching up to do. And by a fair bit I mean like 12 levels of catching up to do. So if you don't like Feraligatr, sorry, but you're going to be seeing him for, well, as long as... You're definitely going to be seeing him at least until he gets to an equal sort of level as the others. Nose pass. Let's just water gun it because of training reasons. Come back. I'm just here to battle people. Right, surf. Rude. Rude. There we go. Right, level 27, Jumpluff. I'm getting the heck out of there. Because I know Jumpluff have the potential to be really dangerous. Right, and then let's just do that. That's them down, and I think after this guy there's only one more left. Oh no, oh, let's just go in with Ruby because I'm just saying Blissey is a grounded Pokemon. I'm fairly certain that Earthquake should never miss it. I mean, unless the... Oh, scary face, no thank you. Unless a tiny little Blissey is capable of jumping really high to avoid it. I don't know how... Rayquaza! I don't know how it could dodge an Earthquake, to be honest. Right. Oh, and I just realised Shedinja is basically powerless in a randomizer. Considering Shedinja normally only have 1 HP, but have Wonder Guard to make up for that. They no longer have Wonder Guard, so literally they just only have 1 HP and can get hit by everything. That, if I may say so, is very, very unfortunate for them. Right. Another Rayquaza. I just want to see what's in here before I leave. Oh no. Relicanth's a decent Pokemon, I want to say. But it'd be really useful, but I kind of don't want to catch it. Because it's the same sort of level as Quincy, and like, well, I've only got the 1 EXP share, so I can't exactly... It'd be, let's just say it'd be really difficult trying to train up 2 Pokemon at the same time. Or like, it just really impede... Actually... You know what? No. I'm not gonna take the... I don't think I'm gonna take the Relicanth, just because... I think I'm gonna need to keep HM Slave number 1 with me. Obviously because this game is teeming with areas in which... Oh, rude. Yeah, teeming with areas in which you need HMs. And, like, if I caught that Relicanth there, that would basically be my final Pokemon on my team. And, honestly, I think I'd like to hold out to see if I can find anything else, as mean as that sounds. Sorry to that Relicanth. Considering I've never actually used a Relicanth on my team before, and I feel like it does have the potential to be... Oh, Garabase. You know what? What I might do is, off-screen, I may go back to that little patch of grass, because I really like Garabase. It is one of my favourite Pokemon of all time. I may actually see if I can't catch a Garabase and see if they are capable of having more than 1 ability, because... This game has shown that... Come on. Up. There we go. Okay, so you have to press up just before you jump. Right. Also, shout out to whoever's hammering. Yeah, this game has shown me that even Feraligatr are capable of having 2 abilities, apparently, in Gen 3 before hidden abilities were invented. So maybe Garabase might have something other than Runaway? It's possible, I'm just saying. And if that is possible, I would actually really like to find out what the other ability is. Because it could potentially be a lot more useful than Runaway. I mean, honestly, even if it's just an ability like Rockhead, I probably would take it. I mean, I do realise that would mean that I do have 2 pure water types on my team. Like, out of the 5 that I actively use on my team, I'm meaning. Because obviously Krabby is pure water type as well. Rude, healing like this. Yeah, obviously Krabby is pure water type as well, so, I guess that means I technically have 2 on my team. But I'm not really treating... As cruel as this sounds, I'm not using... What is it? HM Slave number 1 on my team like as a team member, so I'm not classing it as a team member. And I do apologise for everyone who actually doesn't like, you know, me going through this at super speed. But the thing is, there are just so many battles in this area, and ooh, a Lombre, I could use that, but I don't want to. I could. Yeah, I'm sorry people who don't like me going through like at super speed, but like I say, I don't particularly think any of these battles, like just these trainer battles, like have any meaning in the game. They are just trainer battles that you can do, so I don't really think it's that important that we go through it like a normal speed. Hey, wow, remember when I said I wouldn't actually find a water stone to be able to evolve a Lombre? Well, prove me wrong. Well, I say prove me wrong, the game literally just did. Right, and this guy has a Dug Trio, which we will take down. Getting Quincy to level 33, he's catching up really quickly because he's a pretty capable battler. Right, spoilers, Team Aqua are here, and we need to... Yeah, we need to go in... Actually, there's a computer in here, isn't there? Yeah, we need to go in here, which is the Weather Institute, which is the place we need to go for the story to progress. Ah, there is a computer, okay. Can we take a nap? Oh, we can. There we go. I was just thinking I might have to run away to go heal, but apparently I'm just going to go to sleep a few times. Right, let's put this away. Also, why is that hammering really loud to me? You people listening, you may not actually be able to hear it, but I can, and I do not appreciate it. Right. Let's use a PP upon Crunch, because I think that's one of JC's moves that we're going to keep, like, constantly from now on. Right, while I was sleeping, everyone went upstairs. Okay, I'm going to go catch another Gorbis to see if it is capable of having... No, I tell a lie, I'm not going to go catch another Gorbis, I'll do that off screen. I won't subject you to having to watch that. Right, Scribe Joe with the aggron. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to complain because obviously I'm always happy to take on a water type, not a water type Pokemon, a rock type Pokemon. Especially with my entire water type team. I feel like I should have named my character Misty, to be honest. Because I mean, we are the water type trainer. Speaking of Misty, I've not actually seen a Staryu or a Starmie in this game yet. I mean, I'm fairly certain that, shout out to Scribe Forest, I am fairly certain that you do find Staryu just normally in this game. I don't know. Like I say, obviously it is a randomizer, so that person had a Dragonair and a Dragonite. What are the chances? Yeah, so I'm not going to question it, but yeah, I just found it a little odd. Right, upstairs. Let's just battle this Scribe, shall we? Yeah, and as that guy was saying, this institute, as I didn't actually look at the sign, it's called the Weather Institute. And obviously since Team Aqua are trying to make it rain, basically, and not in the fun money kind of make it rain, in the they literally want to flood the world kind of rain. Yeah, that is going to be a necessity for them, like controlling the Weather Institute / just the weather. Right, and Quincy, your stats are not great, something I realised. But I mean, to be fair, actually they're not terrible, should I say. Because normally I'm just expecting like HP, like if they have like a decent amount of HP, that hits like the 100s while they're in the level, while they go through their level 30s. That's what I'm trying to say. My goodness, I cannot speak, I do apologise. Oh dear. I also apparently couldn't easily walk around that guy. Hi kid, I'm back. The thing I don't understand about these Pokemon games is, I mean, I understand that they're aimed at kids, but logically, they have numbers over me, so they could literally just block the stairwells and just stop me from doing what I'm doing to them, and then they could just literally complete their plan out of brute force. But apparently the bad guys are honourable, which, I mean, it's good for me, but not so great for them. You're going to meddle in Team Aqua's affairs? You're either absolutely fearless, or simply ignorant, or both. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down. I'm getting very mixed signals from this person. I'm cute, I'm disgusting, she wants to kill me. Okay, Stacy. Oh, my favourite thing of this, honestly, randomizer that I've done so far is that so many of the boss trainers have had pathetic Pokemon. Like, I'm sorry, Norman had the Seedot and the Nidoran. This girl led off with a Wurmple and now all she has is a Whiscash. So you know what, Ruby can deal with this. I mean, don't get me wrong, Whiscash isn't a terrible Pokemon for like this sort of point in the game, but I'm just saying, it's only level 20. Am I over-leveled? That is a legitimate question. Am I over-leveled? Wait, no, I can't have been, because Norman, his Pokemon, they were like in the early 30s, so I don't think I'm over-leveled. Oh, something just crunched. I don't know, maybe it's just because I only had... Snorner, thank you. Maybe it's just because I only had 3 Pokemon for the longest time. Like, the experience got split out between them? I don't know. We got meddled with unexpectedly. We're out of options, we'll have to pull out. This isn't the last you'll ever see of Team Aqua. We have other plans. Don't you forget it! Thanks. Thanks to you, we're safe. It might be an odd way of thanking you, but take this Pokemon. Yay! We get Castform, the weather Pokemon. Yep. So if I recall, Castform is holding a Mystic Water, yes. And it raises... That's actually not bad. Raises speed in rain. And obviously it knows Powder Snow and 3 weather moves. Normally its ability would be like Weather Vane or whatever it is, I don't know. It changes its form with the weather. So like if it was hailing, it would change into like the ice cast form. If it was raining, it would change into water cast form, and then I don't know whether it had a sandstorm form, I cannot remember. But at any rate, we've finished up at the Weather Institute, and we can go down into this water. I mean, they were 2 completely different things, but they've happened, and shrugging of my shoulders, I don't know. I felt like I was going to say something more, but I've forgotten what it was. And yeah, I literally just wanted to come down here for this. Leper Berry. It is normally a leaf stone down here. But obviously, items on the floor, well, not on the floor. Oh, shout out to that Shiftry, that's a good Pokemon. Another Shiftry, yeah, Pokemon, not Pokemon. Items on the ground, all random, obviously. Could I not get away from that Electabuzz? Rude, right. But anyway, let's continue our way up here. But not before Landon. Not Landon, Brendan. Who was Landon? I don't know. Tori, so this is where you've been looking for Pokemon? Let me see how good you got. I'll test you. And we get challenged to a battle, whether we want to battle him or not. I mean, it's Laser Joe. I feel like I'm going to do that every time we battle him. But I mean, it's 3 Pokemon against 4. And I'm pretty sure I may be a little over-leveled. But you know what, that's fine. After Pokemon Dark Rising, it's nice for me to be over-leveled for once. Right, first Coughing, not the best, but not the worst. Persian, again, also not the best Pokemon, but by no means is it the worst Pokemon. It's not a... I wouldn't say it's a bad Pokemon. I think just my Pokemon are better, as mean as that sounds. Especially when Quincy can drizzle all over the field, as weird as that sounds. Regret, instant regret of what I said. Quincy can drizzle on the battlefield. But increased water type moves for me, basically. Right, speed down. I can live with lowered speed. Let's just bite this Omastar, and then I think we'll have defeated Laser Joe. Because apparently I feel the need to say it in that voice every single time. Don't know why I do, I just do. Right, but Quincy is actually almost, like, on par with everyone else. I'd say you're good enough to search for Pokemon anywhere. Here, I'll give you this, and that is Fly... which I don't actually have anything that can use it, or that can normally use it. So yeah. But like you said, we do... I've just realised normally this area should be raining, and it isn't. Huh, how strange. I don't know why it isn't raining when it normally would be raining. But you know what, I'm not gonna complain. Because, I mean, I'm causing the rain as it is anyway. It makes no real difference. And there's a bunch of Pomic berries there. And we are here in Fortree City. And as Brendan said, the site of our next gym badge. So, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I realise I'm ending it a minute or so early, or a minute or two early. But this just feels like a good ending point, so... Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the rest of my videos. I'm going to see if I can't go catch another Gorbis down near that tall grass to see if it has anything other than Runaway. And I will see you guys next time for another episode of my Pokemon Sapphire Monotype Randomiser. See you then.